button. So we are officially recording now. So that's cool. You know, it's funny. I've been doing this for almost 2 years, year and a half, we'll say, for albums. And one thing I really focused on, you know, starting the channel, I didn't want to do editing. I didn't want to spend hours and hours and hours editing, which meant, okay, you got to do it all in one cut, one take, right? And so whatever it is, it is. And I've been doing that long enough to be totally comfortable with it. And I figured, oh, it'll be fine. You know, being live is irrelevant, right? Doesn't matter. It's the same thing, but it's different. It is different. So that's going on. Since this is recording, I have to keep in mind that this will be posted up for Patreon. So for the patrons who are watching right now, I just got done explaining to chat. The idea is to do my thing normally. They're there. I'm basically going to ignore chat for the most part and do my thing. This is a totally new experiment. I do have to say it is so fucking cool to be here right now. You know, like I remember when I started this channel and just, you know, kind of do my thing and whatever. And now, you know, 18 months into it, fucking, I'm on a live stream. I'm going to listen to JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown. JPEG Mafia, for the record, right now, in terms of current artists, JPEG Mafia is my favorite. He is my favorite. And I actually, we'll just kind of kick off with this in terms of opening thoughts. The reason why I love JPEG Mafia so much is because I'm honestly quite envious of the music that he creates in the sense that it seems very free. Like I have artistic tendencies as well. I like to write. I like to paint. I used to do sculpture. There's a lot of stuff I've done artistically. And so many times I will go into whatever I want to work on and I'll go, okay, just relax, just have fun, just enjoy it, just be free and open and don't like put yourself in this box. And I go, okay, yeah. And then I go to do the thing and it's just fucking serious. I have a hard time maintaining that like playfulness, that free, fuck it, I'm going to do what I want. And I really don't know why. I really don't know why. And so when I listen to Peggy, especially with Veteran, man, listening to Veteran is just fucking mind-blowing. It was mind-blowing. I hear a person who, and I would love to talk to him someday. I would love to do an interview. JPEG Mafia, if you fucking see this, dude, I've pinged you every now and then, but I don't want to like be annoying either. I would love to do an interview with you, man. So if you see this, if you're interested, let me know. I won't press on it too much because I don't want to bug you. I know you're busy. But I would love to talk to him about his process and how he feels when he starts to create. Because I imagine, you know, so many of us who do create, we've gone through doubt and we've second-guessed ourselves and we think, oh, this is shit, but maybe it's not. Or we have the opposite where it's like, wow, this is really good. And then you show your friends and they're like, yeah, I guess, you know. Oh, man. It would be amazing to talk with Peggy and just pick his brain on his creative process. And then, too, like, I love the fact that he hated being in the military. I hated being in the military. I was talking to Path about it, actually, I don't know, a month or two ago, telling Path how I was like, I feel like a stalker because I feel like I connect with JPEG Mafia. And Path was kind enough to point out, well, it's actually called like a parasocial relationship where when you see somebody and you can listen to them, experience them, then they can form an attachment to you. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, Path. Yes, Wind Path. Path is great. I love Path. Well, I suppose we should start, huh? Chat's here. We're rolling. Holy shit, there's almost fucking there's 350 people watching. Jesus Christ. Who cares? That's just a number. It's over there. I love you, chat. I appreciate you for being here. I am going to ignore you now. Let's scare some fucking hoes. For the record, I have not listened to any singles. Okay, I know Lean Beef Patty has been out for a while. Scaring the Hoes came out, I think, a couple days ago. I've not touched any singles. I haven't listened to a fucking second of it. I love sitting down with an album and just whole ride through. So, here we go. Let's jump in. Let's turn the volume up. I am recording. Let's make sure that looks good. Yeah, okay. We got JPEG Mafia. All right. Track one's called Lean Beef Patty. JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown produced by JPEG Mafia. I believe every single song is just Peggy, right? Yeah, it looks like it. And then two, this album, 14 songs, 36 minutes, lean, hopefully mean, hopefully it scares some fucking hoes. Hopefully I get scared a little bit. Let's drop in. Track 1, Lean Beef Patty. First time listening to the new album. Here we go. What is that?
First off, fuck Elon Musk, $8 too much, this that's expensive. For the hoes in the back and the crack in the slack, my truth is deleted, I meant it. I don't really check, cause I got no respect, and these niggas might know me like a dentist.
This is crazy already. Holy shit. Wow. Rittenhouse with the shot and repeat. Oh my god. From Elon to Ye in a week. Holy fuck. This is wild. This is wild. I feel like I'm on a bullet train and I'm like not in the train. Like I'm on the back of the train holding on to the handrail trying to get onto the train and the fucking train's left the station. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. Also, maybe I need to turn up the volume a little bit. I do have it a little bit low. I'll bump it up just a smidge here. Jesus. I don't even know how to like absorb this. Now, I gotta take this apart. Okay, what the fuck is this sample that he's using? American rapper Sean Combs, P. Diddy's mate song, I Need a Girl. And it just sped the fuck up like nothing else, which is pretty wild. It's called Lean Beef Patty. Fuck off. Fuck Elon Musk. $8 too much, but he says it's expensive. So he's talking about the blue check mark, right? On Twitch, on Twitter. Oh my God. For the hose in the back and the cracks in the slack. If I tweet, then delete, then I meant it. Right. For real. Peggy has left up some wild shit on Twitter. Honestly, I told earlier how I'm like jealous of him and his like creative freedom. I also pretty jealous of his like just ballsiness to say whatever the fuck he wants on Twitter and then just walk away. Said he's all about free speech till he hears some shit, then get offended. Yep. This is cool. JPEG Mafia calling out Elon Musk right away. God. What kind of rapping is this? The kind of rap that makes people pissed. You know it. Oh no, I'm sorry. The kind that make rap people pissed. Yeah, for real. These people be texting with kids. It doesn't get stranger than that's. What's this annotation here? Okay, I'm not gonna read that shit. Fuck a bar. I don't fuck with you people like I'm Hulk Hogan. Wait, I am me. Rittenhouse with the shot and repeat while you're stretching the truths in your tweets. I be stretching your girl Iron Chic. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Watch your energy. Watch what you tweet. Okay. I'm going to back it up just a little bit. Actually, I'm going to back it up like a good 20, 30 seconds because I feel like I can barely keep up with this shit. Let's go. We're going to go like 45 seconds and then we're just going to let it play out the rest of the way. Holy shit. This is wild. And there's like, I haven't even talked about the production because the production's got like 9 fucking layers of just being bombarded. And then he's rapping on top of this shit. Holy fuck, dude. I'm scared. JPEG Mafia is scaring some hoes, which means I'm a hoe. Faux show. See, this shit is fucking incredible. Who comes up with this? Who the fuck comes up with this? Wow. 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 You know what's great is I was trying to pay attention to Danny, and the way they like layered his voice, filtered his voice, whatever you want to call it. he sounded like an instrument, which is cool because I don't think Danny's trying to do that. And that's not his, rapping style. He's not like a trap rap type of dude. But the way it was structured into that fucking beat, man, it was like part of the sound. But he was also rap. I mean, this is just a great blend. Just a great blend. I don't even remember what he said. Like, this is blacked out. We can't take no more. So get away before shit gets slow. Even if I've seen it before. Behind the scenes on the cutting room floor, smoking up, I don't need no more. Let me tell you about where we're going. Know your place. You won't act wrong. You ain't gotta lie. Hit this anarchy in your head, girl. I'm rent free. She can't stop thinking about me, so drop it low. Huh. Wow. It's gonna take a while to get used to this. That gets a heart. I mean, Lean Be Bad. We're off to a great start. Let's go on to track 2. I did no kind of palate cleanser because I had no idea what to fucking expect rolling into this. I had no idea what to expect. By the way, I love this cover. This cover is fantastic. I love it's got like that fucking 70s blaxploitation style art, right? That vibe. And fucking Peggy's holding the pistol and a Bible. Oh God. All right. Track 2 is called Steppa Pig. Let's drop in.
Uncut with that top side, my brain fried. Don't do drugs, had 2 plugs, 1 just died. I'm up late, no talk show, things pop up, got blow. Talk with a hoe, had a bankroll. Shop never closed, if it ran slow. Ain't no way, God could never did shit for me.
Beefy fucking production right there.
Now I do this for my legacy. Typo for my dog gave me an extra 3. You ain't never seen no things that you are.
Wow.
Make you wanna crash out and say fuck everything. Satisfied.
This production is unbelievable. It's hard to describe because it's so different from everything else. And I was just gonna be like a big old fucking JPEG Mafia dick rider today, right? He is my favorite, but I feel like he's just out there. There was an interview he did. It's like 2 years ago. It was like Jump Shot or something like that. Some podcast, Jump Shot. I can't remember. But the guy asked him, how you dealing with hip hop? Something about how, are you bored or whatever? And he just said, I'm so fucking bored. So bored with hip hop. This sounds like a guy who's just off in his own realm. Like, fuck everything you've heard. Fuck everything you're supposed to do. I'm going to make my shit. I'm going to make it the way I want to make it. And then to do that and make it work is legit. It's fucking legit. I'm having a hard time paying attention to lyrics because I'm so focused on the production. Even though the lyrics are right in front of me. I'm just listening. It's so beefy. Oh, make the lyrics bigger. I kind of can't make the lyrics bigger. I'm not going to fuck with the screen setup right now. Talk with a hoe, had a bankroll. Shop another clothes if you're wearing it slow. Ain't no way. Y'all people never did shit for me. Get up off their stock, had the recipe. There's a lot of like question marks here in the lyrics. Like Genius doesn't know what the fuck he's saying. Huh. White girls all on me. For probably the D, right? Love my dick, could roll it up. Make her real like Whitney in the bathtub. What's this about? Oh, Whitney Houston found in the bathtub? I didn't know that. I don't know. Well, there's a thumbs down. This is an unreviewed annotation. Maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't know. All right. Let's keep rolling. Let's drop into JPEG Mafia's verse. Cool.
I need more time to myself. I don't need advice. I just need to be. Back in this bitch was the issue. Bitch, they buckling off the leash. Fuck 'em.
Great bass drop. Great bass drop right there. And what's cool is it had all that distortion and then he's rolling the distortion out.
They don't got nothing for me. It's like I've been working for crumbs. Wow. Now I'm feeling free is my speech. Call it capital free agent. Cap the salary free of my team. Y'all rap like free placements and can find a replacement for me.
I love the contrast that he creates with these deep, distorted, heavy bass lines and then these lighter notes. It's fucking great contrast. It really is. And it's cool too because you can almost, it's almost like this weird echo off of itself. This isn't gonna make any sense, but in my brain, like I feel like there's like this deep bass that's the canyon, and then you've got these lighter notes that are tinkling around and pinging, and it's like these lighter notes flicker down into the river that's at the base of the canyon that is mostly shadowed, but every now it doesn't make any sense. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this crazy analogy, but just the contrast. It's like these sounds are like reflecting off of each other, even though they're wildly different. Holy shit. This is cool. And I'm impressed just because usually I'm so focused on lyrics, but I can't pay attention. I mean, I'm paying some attention, but my mind keeps shifting back to all the sound that's dumping in. There's a minute left. Let's finish this one out and I'll go back and look at some lyrics.
They offer that 2-chair high and sales just can't let it go like frozen. Bet and let all these shows your games, you finna just dance like Goten. White people love making excuses and bitching. I get to smoke culture is for them.
Oh
you
my
know this
God.
shit don't stop. Like men that hate me usually talking is broke as hell and just mad people love me for me while they put on the front still nobody knows. They don't like when I talk like this cause they know that shit is for them. These cracks love talk about me and thinking like it's my job to ignore them. Bitch please, still pretty, still talking. Still pretty, y'all boring. I don't know what you niggas like Hogan. Trigger finger just be glitching his program. I ain't taking disrespect from no man. Niggas rap about guns, don't own them. Y'all sipping liquor, you can't even hold them. I'm taking shots every day like DeRozan.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God. That third verse was fucking incredible. Incels just can't let it go like Frozen. White people love making excuses and bitching. I guess it's what's culture for them. You know, I would love to try and like refute that or like defend. Everywhere you go, it's just people bitching about everything, right? All the time. These crackers love talking about me and acting like it's my job to ignore them. And then he rolls into this, bitch, please. Oh, God. I feel like Steppa Pig is a great example of what I was talking about at the beginning of the video of here's this guy who can just shrug it off. I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want. And that is so hard to do. It's so hard. It's so hard to have a mental place where you're not letting all of these outside ideas come in. That is so fucking hard. Brilliant. I really like Steppa Pig. I really like that one quite a bit. That gets a heart for sure. All right, let's move on to track 3. Actually, are there any other lyrics I want to tear into? Hopefully I can kind of settle into some lyrics here. Right now I'm totally swept up in the production. It's a current. It's a flash flood of sound, and I'm just like trying to like grab onto anything, and I can't hold on to anything lyrically because the flash flood of sound has totally captured me right now. Track 3 is called Scaring the Hose. Oh God, this will be good. All right, let's drop in. Track 3, Scaring the Hose.
Stop scaring the hoes. Play that shit out and touch their toes. We don't wanna hear that weird shit no more. What the fuck is that? Give me the balls, stop scaring the hoes. Play that shit out and touch their toes. We don't wanna hear that weird shit no more. What the fuck is that? Give me the balls.
Trippy sound.
How the fuck you supposed to make money off this shit? You wanna be an MC? What the fuck you think it's that?
Going up to that big league to see our man's work, but they can't pop in that old man blow. What an auto-tune that. Give a fuck about the trash.
Give a fuck
about the
about
scams. Catch up on man. Say ain't about the
Wow.
cars. Cause all about the brains. Say ain't about the art. Cause all about the brains.
Fuck yeah, man. Give a fuck about that. Yeah, this is fucking legit. This is legit. What I really love about this is, it starts with that like odd sound, right? And just fucking, they're just clapping. And then the vocals are like off in the distance with this echoey sound. And they talk about scaring the hose. We don't want to hear this weird shit no more. What the fuck is that? Give me back my aux cord. That's great, right? Like, stop playing your shit on your phone. We're putting my phone back on. But then it drops into this beat that is probably, I would say thus far, the most conventional. But what's so cool is it drops into this beat that's conventional and this in a, I would say, just as general sense, right? But it keeps that fucking layer of like distortion, a little bit of that weird distancy echo sound. It's still got that like electronic fucking hum thing going on. Like this is badass. And so here I just got to talk about how Peggy, he does so well at just creating his own shit. And now I feel like he's taking a version of what you're supposed to do and then making it his own way, right? In the sense of, and let's see if I can explain this, because I'm not trying to say like the beat is basic or anything like that, but you have like a structure that you would find a little bit more common throughout hip hop. And the whole track is about, stop scaring the hoes. But he's taking something that you would, I suppose, expect to hear and still fucking it all up and still scaring the hoes with it. That's what I like. That's what I like. The whole name too, scaring the hoes. When Danny Brown announced that on the podcast when Peggy was there a couple weeks ago, I legit thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke answer. Like somebody asked, "What's the name of the album?" He's like, the name of the album's, Scaring the Hoes, Volume 1. And it was like, clearly he's joking, right? And then people started tweeting about it and posting the announcements, and it's like, you guys, he's joking. Nope. They're not joking. That's the name of the album. That's the name of one of the songs. This is great. Let's keep rolling. Fuck yeah. This is a great track. And he still has the clapping going. It's incorporated the whole way through. Fucking A. That might be my favorite so far. Which is hard to say. Steppa Pig was amazing, but Scaring the Hoes is fucking in contention for number 1 right now. This is badass. Like, I did see some stuff this morning where people are like, oh my God, it's amazing. And it's like, okay, I try not to pay attention to that to begin with, because I obviously don't want, my own opinion influence. But honestly, I kind of see that week to week. Everyone has fans. And when the new thing comes out, the fans jump out and like, oh, this is the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. So I tend to take that opinion with a grain of salt just because. And then too, with it being JPEG Mafia, I was like, God damn it. He's my favorite. My hopes are high. My expectations are high. I don't want them to be high because I don't want to like come in with an idea of what it's going to be and then it's something different, because JPEG Mafia will fucking turn on you. He'll just make a hard left. And it's like, oh shit, we're over here now, So I was really just trying to keep my mind open and clear. I'm so happy thus far. Let's move on to track 4, which is called Garbage Pail Kids. So for those of you who are not old like me, Garbage Pail Kids used to be these fucking stickers. All the parents hated them because it was like, God, I don't even remember anymore. But it was like these cartoon drawings of these babies who were like all deformed and mutilated, and it was like jokes. I can't even think of one off the top of my head. Google it, Garbage Pail Kids. And so we would fucking put that shit like on our lunch boxes and like on our school books and shit. And the parents would be all pissed off and the teachers get mad and they would try and like tell us you can't have Garbage Pail Kids at school anymore, which of course makes the kids want to bring more Garbage Pail Kids. And the fact that they were stickers, you could sneak them around so easy. Garbage Pail Kids. All right, let's drop in track 4. Oh, was that Mike Tyson? No, I don't know that sound.
in the milkshake for now, and I say, I'm a
Wild.
see me fall off, but they not sprout. I keep the cuss now.
I would love to sit. I would love to just sit quietly in the corner for an hour and just like all JPEG and Danny need to do, all Peggy and Danny need to do is just set up like a fucking security camera in the corner and like shitty audio, like really shitty audio, and just live stream themselves working together. Like imagine if these two recorded this shit in the cave at Kenny Beats' place, right? Where he's got all the stuff set up. And Kenny Beats was just there. He wasn't producing. It was just hanging out with Peggy and Danny. And we got to watch them make this shit. That would be amazing. This is so wild, man. So wild. All right, let's keep going. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to see if I recognize that. I don't recognize it.
Yeah, stop you niggas be talking that shit. Spit on your life, get motherfucking rap. Get lined up and then up, get slapped in the dub, get shot, they doing a back. Shut the fuck up, I'm selling pop, no damn, you take, you back in a Mac. This nigga ain't on my league and they right in the head, but boy, your daddy on his cat.
This is fucking hard, too. I feel like I should know this. I feel like I should know this. That fucking verse with JPEG Mafia was so fucking heavy. With the core beat before the distorted guitar. I guess it's a sample. I'm assuming it's a sample. It sounds somewhat familiar. But that verse, that first half of verse 2 was fucking heavy. Especially with the way that beat is like doing that dun 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 dun. It's so fucking good. And it's got these like clunking around sounds that are serving as the drums. Fucking great. Some of you people be talking that shit. You're spending all your life on your motherfucking raps. Getting locked up ain't enough. Get a strap and a dog gets shot. Genius doesn't know the lyrics here. Shut the fuck up with them sounds. No dibs. This is what you get when you're packing a Mac. And I don't know. I saw some reference there in chat. Packing a Mac is another classic reference, but I don't know. I don't know that reference. This is the thing. It ain't out of my league. It ain't right in the head. I'm going to pull your daddy out of this cast. Suck my dick. Shut your fuck ass up and see it. Caught everybody. Stick to the cream. This is great. I did really like this. Stick to the cream. Serving these people like I'm Paula Deen. That's a good line right there. Plug walk. I don't cook, but I eat. Hook shot. Bitch think I'm Kareem. All right. That's the basketball player. I don't believe what you say in them beats. Why you still posting memes? Why you ain't grab no beam? I don't know what that means either. Why are these people still on my feed talking about what he shoulda did? Shoulda, coulda, woulda, asked people why the fuck you ain't did it. I like that too. Right. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. How come you're not doing it? That's great. The way that you talk, someone should have been missing. Fuck, man. 4 for 4. Easily 4 for 4 in terms of hearts. Bald on bald violence. God damn. And you know, this has been great because I remember another interview that JPEG Mafia talked about where he recently turned 30 and he's like, oh, I'm old now and blah, blah, blah. Which he wasn't like being too serious, but he was just kind of lamenting on turning 30. And I started to wonder too, like his energy has a very like aggressive energy, which is great. But what exists in the back of my mind is how long can you keep that up? You know, how long can you just fucking bring it and bring it and bring it? Well, apparently at least up until now, because JPEG Mafia has fucking brought it. He's brought it on the production and he's brought it on the lyrics too. And the delivery. Fucking, that whole second verse was pure goddamn fire. It was amazing. Okay, track 5. Track 5 is called Fentanyl Tester. which is a pretty silly name. God, this is a bit of an experience. Let's keep going. Track 5, Fentanyl Tester, produced by JPEG Mafia. I think they're all produced by him. That's why I haven't really mentioned it. Here we go.
You know, I'm just saying, man. Is it the car, the clothes, the money, the jewelry, the crib, the drug, or the hoes? Is it the cat, the meth, the weed, the lean, the molly, the boy, the blow? You can get rocked like Christian. How you hate it? Try to press they lost like Gilligan. I got the J for my babe. About that money, call me Mr. Slade. With a rap on the numeral 8. Put together like Danny Kane. Fuck your feeling, I'm stuck in my ways. Look at me, stuck in their place. They don't say that shit to my face. Cause they know shots like clay. I wanna rock right now, hitting whipping to eating halal. Get to clipping while whipping these sound. You get hit.
I love that he just totally backs off on the production. Just wipes it out.
Push us to the maximum. I do what I want to. Stay, yeah, ain't no accident. Mashing them, knocking off the first, the way we smacking them. I'm back at it.
Holy shit, man.
Way out there, we too far gone. Leave me alone, I'm get my zone. Just fall back, I'ma put you on. Tell no lies, just tell your truth. I'm a big dog like Mama do. Park yourself when I come through. Blow up from a week outside. I'm gonna take you for a ride. No one say so running high. No one say so running high.
I'm just gonna let it play out. We only got a minute or less than a minute left. This is incredible. What? Fucking amazing, man. So something I want to say. I almost said it earlier, but I was like, no. But it's come in too much now. I have to assume JPEG Mafia is a fan of Aphex Twin. You guys, if you love this track, if you love Fentanyl Tester, if you love everything that's going on here, go listen to Drux by Aphex Twin. It's fucking electronic chaos. It's amazing. This shit he did this back in the 90s, man. Drux might have been like 2000, but you gotta listen to fucking Aphex Twin. And I think that's something I remember 20 years ago when I was discovering Aphex Twin and just being blown away by it. This electronic madness that's just pinging all over the fucking place. And when you listen to it on a surface level, you go, this is nonsense. It can't work. There's too much going on, but it works. And when you start to pay attention to it, you just hear layer after layer after layer. And I've always loved Aphex Twin. I still love Aphex Twin. But I remember thinking to myself back then, I'll never experience this again. You know, like this is kind of like a once in a lifetime artist who is just out there like nobody else is. And then I heard JPEG Mafia. Oh, and I felt like I was reborn again, man. Like, it's incredible. It's incredible. Even if you're not into it, like even if you don't like this track, which I like this track, but it's undeniable how creative it is, how he's able to control all this chaos. Like he just fucking stirs up. He's like a goddamn tornado that it just goes plowing through everything. Wow. Danny sounded really fucking good in that. He felt he sounded like he was just like in the pocket. Where's his verse start? Shit. It's marked here with JPEG, but when Danny drops in, right here, verse 2. He sounded just superb with that mix. He sounded so good. There was a line about House of Pain. I just want to see you jump around. Welcome to my House of Pain. Obviously, that's a great reference right there. Hands on the wheels, no accident. Hands on the wheels, not keep kicking on doors. Look at him. He's so expensive. Make her pop up in my mentions. When she see it, so extensive. Fat ass. I'm going to take it all day. I don't know what to make of the fucking lyrics, you know? I'm about to take you for a ride. No one's safe, so run and hide. No one's safe, so run and hide. God, the way he was delivering the lyrics here was just fantastic with the beat. Such a great mix. Tell no lies, just tell your truth. I'm a big dog like Marmaduke. That's a good reference there. Park it itself. When I come through, pull up. I'm going to be outside. I'm about to take you for a ride. Huh. Fentanyl Tester. Wild. Wild. That gets a heart. I don't even know. I'm sure every single track on this album is going to get a heart, but we'll just keep it official there. So we're on to track 6. Lyrically, it's been good. It's been very classic JPEG Mafia. I feel like pretty classic Danny Brown as well. Although I'm not an expert on Danny Brown. I only know Atrocity, Expedition, and 30, but lyrically it's been good. And I think I haven't said a lot about the lyrics. I'm mostly so caught off guard and captivated by the production. I'm having a hard time paying attention to lyrics, but and now I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, well, there you go. Great story, huh, guys? Yeah. All right, let's wrap it up. We're done. Just kidding. All right, track 6 is called Burfict. Let's jump in. Here we go.
Like NASCAR, nigga, you bet not go.
Oh, nice horn here.
All over that windshield, nigga, I'm real. Right, go stand. Well, how fuck plan B? I'm like this one, I ain't got a lot of gifts. I just pull out and straight out and get it out. Okay.
Nice hit. Nice hit. He's got the fucking horns. God, it sounds so good. It sounds so good. Wow, man. Wow.
Give me that nasty, give me that fruit, give me that Barbara, check out the truth. I feel like Trump when I step in the booth. Yeah, something like Judy, you know how to do. Stick for the movie.
This is fucking great, too. Jesus. Wow, man. That was fucking fantastic. In 2 minutes, too. Like, super clean, super quick, easy to put on repeat. That was fucking great. That was great. I was just thinking, and hear me out, because this is not a critique or a criticism on JPEG Mafia, but I feel like this production, because JPEG Mafia has always been so good at fucking bringing the heat on his vocal performance. He can just fucking bring it, man. Especially like that live version of Thug Tears, right? Everyone knows that one where it's like that purple background and he's just fucking Thug Tears doing that one. I feel like the production is now right there with him. Like JPEG Mafia is spitting fire and the fucking production is spitting fire. Because the energy that's coming through on the sound is incredible. It's incredible. And I feel like that's Peggy's, his strong suit has always been that. And I've heard about his live performances. I haven't seen him live. I'd like to see him live. I probably won't get to now because he's going to be a massive star after all this shit. But that's always what I've always heard about Peggy, like the live shows, and he just brings so much energy. And now I feel like the production is right there with him. And not to say that his production was bad before. And so that's the part where I'm not trying to make a criticism about, but I just feel like there's so much fucking heat coming on the production side on this album. Jesus, man. It's so good. People want to attack my show. Bitch, do I look like Olivia Munn? That was a show, right? Attack of the Show. I never watched it, but I think she was the host. Dirty 30 in my dick now, the truth. Frank Lucas got my bitch feeling blue. Who's Frank Lucas? I feel like I knew that. I should know. Oh, you know what? They made that movie about him, right? American Gangster. Denzel Washington. Great movie. I feel like Trump when I step in the booth, dripping like Rudy. You know how I do. Why is Rudy dripping? What's that about? Oh, I didn't know that. Rudy Giuliani was caught with hair dye dripping down his face. I didn't know that. That's funny. That's funny. Walking this bitch like a walk. Okay, whatever. Fuck what you heard, bitch. I'm toxic. Rappers be calling the cops. Civilians thinking we're ops. Bitch, the shit that I flash ain't a Glock. All my ex has been turned into ops. Give me that nasty, give me that rude, give me that barber, kick out the truth. This is fucking great, man. Danny sounds so good in this too. While I fuck Plan B on her. Oh my God. It's a wonder I ain't got a lot of kids because I just pull up and spray all that in. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. That was great. Burfict was fucking great. Phenomenal sound. That gets a heart for sure. All right. Track 7 is called Shut Your Bitch Ass Up / Muddy Waters. Here we go. Track 7.
Shut the fuck up talking to me.
I don't rap circles round niggas, I do figure eight.
I do figure eight.
Free a nigga that shit the real estate. Mistakes make me raise a blaze, hit the dinner plate. Same story, with a race. Lights, camera, action, close the slate. When tables turn, I'm making records break. Bump into the DJ, make the Zito skip the plate. Break it, check
Why
it.
are you still talking to me? Shut the fuck up.
You satire, campfires to Al-Qaeda.
Crazy. Crazy.
Only later in Rikers. Your vampires, always biting and sucking shit.
Always biting and sucking shit.
I was wrong. Like a promise. From a fat bitch saying no more McDonald's I come from. When I work was honest and
Wild. That part, I like this part right here. This is kind of interesting. So we got something lyrical here to kind of grab onto a bit. This is kind of interesting, right? You've got this whole bit. This girl, shut the fuck up. I'm not talking, or I'm talking to you, or let's see, there's one bit. Why are you still talking to me? Shut the fuck up. You know, he's talking about wrapping circles around, or wrapping figure eights around people. Lights, camera, action, close the slate. When the tables turn, you know, making records break, bumping the DJ, making the needle skip. I like that. I like that a lot. You satire, can't fire some Al-Qaeda. I'm like that. Here we go. This is where it gets interesting. You talk about you vampires always biting and sucking. It's nothing, no discussion. On my mama, I was broke. Like a promise from a fat bitch that had no more McDonald's. And I think that line being, you know, I promise I'm never going to eat McDonald's again, and, you know, broke that promise, right? I come from when the work was honest. It was either getting shot at or getting, and then the lyrics are question marked here. I guess they can't make it out. I just hit the bottle to drown out the chatter. All these voices in my head had my brain all scattered. How I got more ill when I stopped popping them pills. That line really stood out to me. These two right here, all the voices in my head, you know, I just hit the bottle to drown out the chatter. All the voices in my head had my brain all scattered. How did I get more ill when I stopped popping pills? That's kind of interesting because you think about the idea of self-medication, right? You've got, if you're fucking flat broke, you're getting shot at, whatever. And I mean, I don't want to read too much into this, right? But let's just kind of take this idea. You have to self-medicate, right? I mean, I shouldn't say that you have to, but there's a tendency to, you know, a desire to. So drugs obviously come into play. Alcohol obviously comes into play. But then, you know, we all heard 30, Atrocity Exhibition, all the shit that he was going through, man. It's pretty fucking wild albums. Both of those are wild, wild albums. And so it's cool that I think he got through that and cleaned up. But then take the idea, okay, I'm cleaned up. I'm not on all these drugs. I'm clear. I'm sober. All that chatter comes back into the mind, right? So now you're not dealing with like a physical illness in terms of addiction, but now you almost like fall over into this mental health issue of fuck, I'm stressed out. My brain won't shut up. How do I find peace within my own mind? You know, honestly, I'm just to be truthful about this. That's one of the reasons I'll drink beer sometimes. Have a fucking like a long week, a busy week, and it's not so much a like a. I mean, I love drinking beer anyway, but I just need the brain to shut off. I need the brain to shut off. That's it. That's all I need. It's just to please stop turning. Please stop turning for a while. And I wish I could smoke. And because of my job, I can't smoke. I would probably smoke instead of drink if I had that option. But there you go. And then, you know, you get into the back end of this too. The ending is near. As you finish, are you done? And it cuts off. You're just saying a bunch of nothing, like you're speaking in tongues. Showed up uninvited. They didn't want you to come. They didn't want me to come. Feel like daddy home. They're all my sons. And I feel like that's kind of like a circle back on what he was talking about at the beginning in terms of like all these rappers and rapping figure eights around him and stuff like that. I feel like this is kind of a shout at the industry in general, which makes sense. I mean, JPEG Mafia being so bored with hip hop, working with JPEG Mafia, and then writing shit like this, talking about coming from when the work was honest. You know, it's got to be interesting to see the music industry and rap, hip hop in general evolve, right? It's got to be wild to just watch that happen. All right, let's jump into the Muddy Waters version. I did back it up a little bit, so we'll get the transition.
Like you're speaking in tongues. So fuck uninvited.
And it's this aggressive beat, too. Like, think about pounding thoughts in your head, right? Just aggressive, I can't stop the thoughts type idea.
Forgive me, Father, for slaying Sookie through muddy waters. Forgive they daughters, they barking at me, I'm raw dog. These drug addicts attached to me like I'm Tom Holland. Swing on these actors, these rappers faker than Andy Kaufman. Truman show up with the truth and get shoveled in a coffin. I shit you not, feel like Shia LaBeouf and all these problems. You smack your bitch up like Prodigy when you
Smack your bitch up.
Smack my bitch ass the Prodigy when we dog. It's black AOC.
Nice.
No matter what they try, say they can't KO me. Your bitch got me off the molly in the BCD. She said, baby, just let me ride like DRE. How the fuck you 30 pluses posted on KTT? I make real fucking cheese like Easy E. I wish these nerds would come outside so they can 343. And they post your wannabe black ass on Say Cheese TV.
Interesting song. Really interesting song. You know, honestly, the first half, the production was really throwing me off. Really just odd, uncomfortable, just unsettling kind of beat. But I feel like that's the point. And I'm probably going to read too much into this. And I watch a lot of JPEG Mafia interviews, obviously. But I do remember him saying once that, you know, there's a lot of people out there that like read all this shit into his music that isn't there. I'm about to do that. Okay, fair warning. I'm about to do that right now. I feel like the first half with Danny's part in that just almost like a fucking migraine headache type of a beat. Not that the beat's bad, but I'm saying in terms of the purpose that it's serving. Just this idea of fucking, you know, stop the chatter in my head, being upset with hip hop and where it's going, what rappers are doing, feeling like he can rap figure eights around these guys, you know, just all of that. Just this pounding, like, fuck, I can't get this shit out of my head. You know, just feeling with that stress, I suppose, you know. I love that last track off of 32. For the last 10 years, I've been so fucking stressed. Then it turns, and it goes into this Muddy Waters, and what happens with the beat, it gets kind of cool, right? It's like that throbbing migraine goes away, and it's like, nah, fuck this. Now I'm in the groove. And so it's, in a sense, it's almost like musically we transition from being frustrated and just upset into buying into the idea of, no, what I'm doing, you know, I can fucking rap circles around or figure eights around these other guys. I do have the idea of what music should be and what's going on. And again, I'm reading way too much into this, right? But the chorus is so fucking... I feel like the chorus that JPEG Mafia has kind of plays into this idea. Forgive me, Father, for slinking through muddy waters. Forgive the daughters, they're barking at me, I'm raw dog. These drug addicts attached to me like I'm Tom Holland. I don't know. I guess because he's like swing on these actors. Oh, probably because of like Spider-Man. These rappers faker than Andy Kaufman. Truman Show up with the truth and gets shoveled in a coffin. I shit you not, feel like Shia LaBeouf and all these problems. Smack your bitch ass up like Prodigy. Fucking A. Smack your bitch up. That's a great song. And so the chorus is kind of like everything Danny's talking about in summary. But the chorus and the production, it cleans up, right? And it's almost like a disposal of all that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck it. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. You drop into his verse, it's black AOC. No matter what they try to say, they can't KO me. So we're just going to ignore all these fuckers. We're going to go do our own thing. We're going to make a killer record, etc. Bitch got me off the molly, and then I don't know what BCDs are. Behind closed doors? Okay, sure. She said, baby, just let me ride, like DRE. Cool little nod there. How the fuck you get 30 pluses posted on KTT? I made real fucking G's, like Easy E. I still need to listen to Straight Outta Compton. I haven't listened to that yet, if you can believe it or not. Cool track. Really cool track. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's move on. Track 8 is called Orange Juice Jones. Produced by JPEG Mafia. Let's keep rolling. All right, track 8.
You think you know me?
Love it.
She just took my soul out of my body. I'm like there she blows, told everybody. I can't feel my face off these narcotics. I took her to space on autopilot. Ain't been running all night, saying that I'm picture. She keep looking at me, okay, let me see the nigga. She wanna roll with a real one, nigga, but you acting too tough. Better get out your feeling for a nigga, be feeling of a hustler. Ride that thing like a rodeo. Off that Casamigos, got her taco dripping on the floor.
I love when Danny gets into this cadence like this.
Off the Britney Spears, got me dancing like I lost control. I done pop me a double, I might be a trouble.
This
I'm
too.
like
This is good.
all of these colors, I wanna see double. I need some rain, baby.
Chat, I'm gonna ask a question. What is this sample? What is this sample of? You spit the answer out over there while I kind of look at some lyrics here. Interesting song. Orange Juice Jones. I don't know what that means. She touched my side all up on my body. I'd be like, there she glide. Oh, told everybody. I can't feel my face off these narcotics. I took her to space on autopilot. So like they're just getting fucking high. High. Oh, they're all talking about Drake over there. Okay, never mind. She keep looking at me like, okay, let me see them D cups. You want to roll with a real one? Why are you acting too tough? Better get out, you killer boy. Be pulling over hot slugs. Off that Casamigos, got her taco dripping on the floor. I mean, obviously this is about, you know, a relationship with the woman. Maybe one of the hoes did not get scared. And like, oh, was brave enough to approach Danny, right? Didn't scare her away. If them is your people, tell them chill before we off them. Ho. Off that Britney Spears, got me dancing like I lost control. I just popped me a double. I might be in trouble. I'm looking like Space Jam. Damn. It's this weird mix of like, it's almost like a, what is it? I almost feel like he's talking about like ecstasy or something. Like he's all drugged out on this. Been drinking all day. Okay. Now I can't even stand up. Got that shit all in my face. But I can't get jammed up. I wonder if we're all getting money randomly. Interesting, man. Wild. All right, let's keep rolling. This is
I'm on the BCDs, they putting out APGs. Your girl in the back, we getting hard, rock like CBGs. I'm on the ground like a young bum bee. Pyrex living, I'm a nigga bee. I'm the black Marjorie Taylor Green. Sound like sticking down, that's getting all clean, it's crazy. Your parents lied, you ain't special weeks. I had your guys, you still got the beats. I bud drive, but they do that to me. I'm just a chopper, catch me size and it's spitting like he is overtime. And I'm still taking threes, I see the lies, and I hope y'all believe it. Confront me and I get to sucking this shit. Right after taking this shit. Wait.
what? Hold on. Your girl in that backseat getting hard guap like CBGs. I don't know what that is. I'm underground like a young bun bee. Pyrex living. I'm the black Marjorie Taylor Green. Deep throated guy now. She sound like. I feel like this song is about they stole some girl from some guy. They're all fucking doing drugs or something like that or whatever, and like they got her to go with them instead of the other guy, and the other guy's all pissed off or something. I don't know what the fuck to make of it. What's this Kendrick line? Kendrick size, and it's spitting like heat. It's overtime, and I'm still taking trees. I see the lies, and I hope y'all believe it. Huh. Dick her down. Now she's getting all clingy. It's crazy. Your parents lied. You ain't special. You weak. You had your guys and you still got the beats. I feel like there was a fight. Yeah, there was some clash. They're all fucking fucked up. The girl was involved. There's a clash with some other people. Interesting. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, there's Orange Juice Jones. There we go. Track 9 is called Kingdom Hearts Keys. It's featuring Red Veil, who is an artist I've been told I need to listen to. And I'm sure chat will now bombard me with all of the artists I need to listen to, because apparently I need to listen to all of them still somehow, even though I've done 100 albums. All right, track 9, Kingdom Hearts Keys.
You think you know me?
Huh. I've never played Kingdom Hearts.
Just one time, big stick. All that money get flushed in the blink. Try to dribble, go give me a ring. You got money, you don't gotta think. I was trying Eyez. Shut a dribble, go give me a ring. You got money, you don't gotta think.
Cool. Little echo there.
Hunter Biden, say I'ma sing. Ketamine got me singing like Tim. Ain't just like a pill, I feel like I'm changed. One time, bitch, thing. All that money get flushed to the bank. Shut a dribble, go give me a ring. You got money, you don't gotta think.
Trippy, man. He just takes these turns out of nowhere.
Look on my hairline is cane. Left and the right is the same. You bitches should form like Danny Kane. People scared to put in work. You won't take an L, so you take a name. I'm playing above the rim. I brought a gun to the game.
Interesting sample use. Interesting sample use. There is this line right here. The left and right is the same. I remember him tweeting months ago. He was fucking pissed about something. I can't remember what it was. But people got all mad at him because he said Democrats and Republicans are the same. People got all mad. Just one time, bitch, think. All that money you flushed in a blink. Shoulda Trigger gonna give me away. You got money, you got a thing. I was chilling. Left the app, now I get what you mazed. Feel like Ezra. Who's Ezra? Ezra Miller, American actor for okay. Aggressive outbursts. Okay. All these felonies, they'll never see. Got my cup like an Argentinian. What's this about? Oh, they won the cup. Okay, sure. I don't watch soccer. Sorry. Like the sickness to stay off my screens. I'm addicted to hating on me. This is probably true. Like the sickness to stay off my screens. I'm addicted to hating on me. There's probably some truth there. I think Peggy does enjoy the hate that he gets from time to time because he loves bringing it back. Oh my God, he loves bringing it back. What has me interested and very curious, all that money you flushed in a blink. And the song's called Kingdom Heart Keys. And I don't know if that's necessarily important, but it's interesting. All that money you flushed in a blink. All these crackers, soft as a mink. Oh, well, thank you, Peggy. I do, oh shit, bump the desk. I do condition from time to time. It is soft. Hunter Biden, stay out of my sink. I don't know what Hunter Biden did involving sinks. I honestly don't want to know. So I'll pass on that. All that money you flushed in a blink. Huh. Interesting. Look where my hairline has came. Left and right is the same. I don't know who Danny Kane is. Who's that? American Girl Group? Okay, well, whatever. I'm playing up by the rim. I brought a gun to the game. I'm living life with no rules. You try to play foul. I'm shooting the train. This year I tripled my cars. I featured with blanked out. All right, let's keep going. This is kind of cool. Let's hear what Danny's got to say. I love this sound right here. This is great. I'm not an expert on Danny Brown. Okay, I've only heard the 2 albums. I feel like he sounds great in this album. There's something going on with the cadence he's using, with the tempo, with his delivery, his speed. He just sounds so fucking comfortable, and he's just like, he's just cracking off. He sounds so good right now. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. But Danny sounds great in this album. He really does. He sounds great. Let's keep rolling. We're almost done. There's about a minute left.
We got an XO, clear the front, been throwing my elbow with the shit. They yummy like Velcro. All I need is a cell phone. I'ma get what I want. We've been out Melrose for a Lord to spare home. Then again in the month. Try to get the bread home. And I'm trying to get the bread home with my brother that's stunned. Cut up a sidewalk, smell like put in the job. Fuck in my ear, you don't know. Doing the tricks that with you. Bitch in my lifeline. Ain't gon' wait for no right time just to get up and sprint. He in his right mind, he gon' sit.
That was cool. You know, that was an interesting track for me because initially I wasn't really into production that much. I wasn't really feeling the beat too much. It's very spacious in its sound. But then what's cool is when Danny and Redveil came in, I feel like because the beat had so much space, they could really be like prominent in their verses. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it other than that. It's kind of neat because there's not a lot of like structured beat happening, but then these guys come in and they fill in that space of the beat with their vocals. Pretty legit, man. That was cool. This has been a great ride. There's only a couple tracks left. Let's move on to track 11, which is called, or track 10, I'm sorry. Track 10 called God Loves You, produced by Jacob Mafia. Apparently I can't say JPEG Mafia. Instead I say Jacob Mafia. Track 10, God Loves You. Yeah, pump it in there, Peggy. Fuck yeah, that distortion, man. God damn. I'm gonna talk to tongue. Oh my god. Go ahead, girl, just bless me. If you're on your period, call me Moses. Cause I'm about to split like your hands, me. I'll give you that head like you're baking bread. I'm about to fuck you like the 12 disciples. All my balls like that time you get crossed. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what's so great about that whole verse is Danny laughing at the very fucking end. Oh my god. This is what I like to call pure poetry, right? Let's go through, class. Shall we discuss this wonderful verse that we've been given by Danny Brown? That pussy on my face, I'm a talk in tongues. Legs in the air, scream hallelujah, make her squirt that holy water. Drinking down wine, but no communion. Only my dick she is consuming. Oh my god, this is amazing. I love how the track's called God Loves You. This is amazing. If you're on your period, call me Moses, because I'm about to split that Red Sea. Oh my god. Great shit. Great shit. Let me back it up a little bit, because I did cut off the transition into Peggy's verse. God damn, dude. Might hear a cock on a mountaintop. Drop, drop, then again, it don't stop. We like Adam and Eve, but I'm going to eat that apple bottom. Snake in the grass, go shake that ass like Keith Sweat. I'm going to make it last. Want to eat that pussy, I broke my fast. Poetry. Absolute poetry. All right, let's drop into Peggy's first.
Great. How many times I tell you when I get to the money, but it come back fast? Now how many times I tell you when I get to the money, but shit this? Now how many times when I lace you with how many rhymes? When I tell you it's so that deep, and you come back and tell me it's fun. Shake it, shake it.
Yeah, this is great. This is fucking great.
Shake it. How many times I tell you when I get to the money, but it shake that out.
That distortion in the bass. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Fucking love it. You know, I was thinking, the name of the album is called Scaring the Hoes, right? But I feel with the track called God Loves You, and with the attention that Danny Brown is giving to his lady friend in this verse, I really don't understand how any of the hoes could be scared by this. Clearly, Danny Brown cares about you. He loves you. He wants you to feel good. He's there for you, to care for you, and satisfy all of your needs. God loves you, and Danny Brown loves you. So if you are a hoe, you should not be scared at all. That was phenomenal. God loves the hoes, or God loves you, not the hoes, but you. That was phenomenal. All right, track 11. It's called Run the Jewels, produced by Peggy. Let's jump in. More horns.
I feel like torn a ride, angry and short, willing to die. Most my haters are scared, won't come outside. It's making me cry. Rappers step up and get shit on like they in Dubai, telling no lies.
Again, Danny sounds fucking amazing. He sounds so good again. That's a short. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that was only a minute long. Yeah, a cool little nod to Mike and LP there of Run the Jewels. Most y'all sorry ass people won't be like Mike, LP, and I didn't hear what he said, and it's a question mark there. Made peace with Ty. Y'all pizzas. I wonder if he's talking about slow tie? Maybe. I don't know. Walk it off. Just beat the charge. I ain't lost the call. When your voice gets to singing like Aaron Hall. Who the fuck is Aaron Hall? American singer, songwriter, Rose of Prominence, member of the R&B group. Guy. Okay. Don't know of him. Man, again, Danny Brown just sounds great. He sounds great in this album. So good. And I don't want to like emphasize that too much just because I don't want to make it sound like he didn't sound good before, but he just sounds fucking phenomenal in this album. Forced to Carry, Cannot Catch Me Slipping. You bitch people all get buried. Trample over competition, they can't hold a candle. Make examples. All right, everyone in this bitch, I want to try and fuck with Danny. That was cool. Quick little minute track. I'll put a heart next to that one. I like that one. All right. Track 12, it's called Jack Harlow Combo Meal. I don't know who Jack Harlow is. The name sounds familiar, but I don't know who that is. All right, let's jump in. Here we go. Track 12, Jack Harlow Combo Meal. Here we go. Fucking piano. Of course, why not? After some pure chaos, let's have some beautiful blues, jazz, piano samples come in, right? Why not?
Stuff when I mix my phone that whole like Sarah everything about you is wrong. Got big pockets like a fat.
Nice evolution right there of the production.
Just be a whole bunch of pyro. Shoot no niggas like Gennaro Park. Watch out. I'm about to go nuts. Told you, say what? Nigga better keep it on the high. Fuck to run up on you. Take your spot and take your business. Man, I can't fuck with y'all niggas. Y'all let Jake Harlow sell y'all chick.
I gotta click on this because I don't know who Jack Harlow is. Jack Harlow, the Louisville, Kentucky-based rapper known for his What's Poppin' First Class, is a spokesperson for the brand KFC. Okay. Harlow was first brought on by the company in 21. Okay, so Jack Harlow is a rapper. Okay. I have not heard him. I don't even think anybody's ever recommended him to me for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Interesting. I can't fuck with you people. Y'all let Jack Harlow sell y'all chicken. Apparently, Danny Brown takes issue with that. I don't know why. Interesting production, right? Cool how he starts with the sample. It's nice and clean, beautiful piano. And then he evolves it. And then it even sounds like further into the verse. I don't know if it actually happened or if I just imagined it or I wasn't paying close attention, but it sounds like it evolves again. It keeps putting like these layers on top of that piano sample. And then it's got that fucking like rapid tapping beat behind it too. Really interesting mix. Let's back it up a couple seconds. We'll drop into Peggy's verse here. Cool track. Cool one.
Man, I can't fuck with y'all niggas. Y'all let Jake Harlow sell y'all chick.
And here, lets it clean up a little bit. And he fucks with it again.
Just at a regular way.
And then he slows it down.
Something unusual, but to me it's just regular haze. Girl, it's been minutes. It's been hours. And it's been days.
Only Peggy, man.
I pray for you always. Back in this bitch, you bump me, then kick out my shoulder, leaning like I'm Joe. All of that royalty power, that big respect, you can't change the fact that you a hoe.
Nice.
You like losing, you thinking you losing when you can end up going out like the crow. Niggas want action, I'm not into acting, but you on the screen like I'm Christopher No.
Yeah, that was great. Great closer right there. I love how Danny had that pace that was going, and then JPEG Mafia comes in, he slows it down, and then rolls out on the end. That was fucking great. That was great. Your bag is looking like shit. I wonder who he's talking about here. It's been minutes, it's been hours, it's been days, bitch. I pray for you always. It's so tragic, babe. Your path is looking like shit. Your bag is looking like shit. That ass is looking like shit. Almost 30. Don't know who you is, bitch. Work it out. You ain't even on shift. That's an interesting line. You ain't even on shift, right? Back in this bitch looking bummy, might take out my shoulder leaning like I'm Joe. All that royalty power, that fame and respect, it can't change the fact that you a hoe. Barking like Uzi, keep thinking you're boozy. When you could end up going out like the crow. Oh, okay, so that's Lee, right, who got killed in the movie The Crow. That was an interesting thing. That was back in the 90s. There was this big shootout scene, and there was one live round in one of the guns, and he got Brandon Lee, I think it was his name, and he got killed during that scene. People want action. I'm not into acting. Put you on the screen like Christopher No. I wonder who he's talking about at the end there. Huh. Cool track. I like that one too. Jack Harlow combo meal. I'll have to Google Jack Harlow here afterwards. Track 13 is called Ho, Heaven on Earth. Nice little acronym there. Let's drop in. Track 13. Here we go.
Yeah, my bitch, she's so perfect and bad. And I love her, she's shaking that ass. Go ahead, girl, put that crop in the bag. These niggas is trash.
Interesting
Baby
beat.
ass is Kimber, a freak. You the Flash. Why did these nobody start with me? They don't got moves, don't got beats, don't got heart like me. Keep one eye open like sleep with the ruler. Got one in their head straight from a doulas. Triggering nobody's living rent free. These my niggas. That don't exist. If I was them, I'd be pissed. They rock dick for free and they can't pay their rent. I spit on your bitch and a show let me vent. She came back to you from a show let him vent. Racks.
Oh my God, man.
Cause baby got back, I'm just trying to relax.
I was stop, bring it back, get it out. My dog got a charge with the fentanyl. Now you pray up
Trippy beat. Trippy beat.
Only in church with somebody past. No hope for the future, we stuck in the past. Now we ended up on the bag, we making a killing. How long would that last? Fell on my knees when I caught a felon. Tell me who that from me.
Trippy fucking beat.
But his message turned green.
Making you frown like IKEA. I don't know how I feel about this one. This one's very jarring, but I respect that they went with it. Because this is very challenging. This is a very challenging song. I want to go up to JPEG Mafia's verse. Where was it? Why do these nobodies start with me? They don't got moves, don't got beats, don't got heart like me. It's for real. Busting drums when I'm packing the steel. Fishy people fuck with it, get real, shaking it up. She's touching my leg. I know she wanna. And then he drops in, fuck the club up, right? That was cool. Fuck the club up. Or, like those of you who saw my reaction to Astro World, the edited version, fuck the club up. That was great. Great fail on my part. God, I need to know who this is. Who the fuck was this? I'm supposed to know. This is a live stream fail for me right here. I forget. Fuck the club up. Fuck the club up. Fuck the club up. Waka Waka Flame? Was that it? I thought it was from an album. Fuck the Club Up by Waka. But what was the album? What was the album? Oh, well, whatever. Chat. 3-6 Mafia. Thank you, chat. Thank you. I knew I had heard it. Thank you. Taking her down to feel like it's us. Make me feel like a slut. You know that there ain't no heart in me. Die for my bitch. Treat that hoe like a part of me. I'm not a bachelor. I'm not a suitor. Bitch, where the cash at? I'm a computer. Why does he call himself a computer? The annotations say wordplay with word cash. Maybe. I mean, I agree with that idea, but that doesn't really answer the question. Why is he calling himself a computer? Maybe it's just for the wordplay strictly. Triggering nobodies, living rent free. Great line. Triggering so much is being said in 5 words. Triggering nobodies, living rent free, right? Saying all these things online, pissing off people who are irrelevant, living rent free in their head. Oh man, so good. If I was them, I'd be pissed. They ride dick for free and they can't pay their rent. I spit on your bitch at the show, let me vent. And that's great too, right? Because he's got this whole thing where people tell him to spit in their mouth. Peggy will spit in their mouth. Oh my God. She came back to you from a show, let him vent. Rax. I'm going to get... God, this is amazing. All right, let's keep going with Danny's verse. This is crazy. The beat is really fucking funky though. What's interesting though is both the verses are done. There's still like a minute and a half of the song. So there's this outro section. Let's see if I can get into the production because I'm having a hard time latching on to this one. Weird. It's just so funky.
We named this one JPEG.
Lord made heaven on earth. Lord made hoes. This is great. Yeah. This part's kind of cool. I like it. And then it just fucking stops. It just stops. I love this outro. Lord made heaven on earth. Lord made hoes, right? We will not suffer. He's got sympathy. The Lord will not suffer. The Lord made hoes for all of us. It's going to be interesting coming back to that one. Funky beat. Really funky beat on that one. Really funky beat. Some great lines by Peggy. God damn. They ride dick for free and they can't pay their rent. Oh, God. What a fucking ride so far. All right, here's the final track. Where you get your coke from? It's a great question. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, where'd you get your coke from? Here we go. Final track. Track 14. Here we go. Jesus. Great hit.
Named this one JPEG.
Okay, my bitch, she bad. She got me out my zone, I make her shake that ass. This hips is not a home, I double fist the cash. Don't need no penny loan, they be like, bitch, who that? Top on the phone.
Oh, God, that hit is so good. That shit's so good.
Money made in a Harley, and we don't click with all these pasting and you copy. That bitch let anybody in, she like the army. Off top of your bitch like Darby. I fuck your bitch, you fuck my bitch, that's an assist. 4, 5, and 6, I take my shots and I'm a kiss. And the chopper young is Matt Gates.
Oh my God, dude. I'm gonna pause before we drop it. These lines are fucking incredible. That bitch let everybody in, she's like the army. Oh my God. And then the Chopper Young is Matt Gates' bitch. Because, Matt Gates, apparently he likes them terribly young. Apparently. God. What a cool transition, too. Between in the verse where it's just got that fucking tapping and he's rapping to it and just tapping and tapping. And then it just fucking hits. Wah, wah. I'm enjoying this. Let's hear what Danny has to say.
I'm a failed chemistry experiment. Took some acid playing Jimmy, or you experience.
Yeah.
Once the fun clearance, I make my appearance. Show up incoherent, niggas know I'm a degenerate. Wake up every morning, night before, I don't remember it. Big bitch don't know her name, but I won't get into it. Honey on the nightstand, cause I'm so generous.
Who's the brigade?
Oh well, what you making the years? Make those smoky charts at hotels. Don't even know the last time I took my own toenails.
What the fuck is going on?
Like I'm chiseling on K-walls 1,000 years later. They can break that voicemail with death call. Won't answer to no one. Came up in this bitch by myself with no gun. Everybody asking me where you get your coke from. Underground like archaeology. I should be in the psych ward for what I do with vocal cords. Corner bitches all on board. Make me all up on my lawn.
Wow. And then it just fucking stops. Oh my fucking God, man. Wow. I love that it just fucking stops. Just fuck it, we're done. We're done. Oh, it's over. Done. Yeah, no shit. Hoes terrified. Holy fuck. Actually, I got to keep this on. This is a visual marker for me when I'm editing later. We're going to talk about this verse with Danny. God damn. God damn. I'm a failed chemistry experiment. Take some acid playing Jimmy. Are you experienced? This Jimi Hendrix album. Great album. Where's the fun clearance? I make my appearance. Show up incoherent. People know I'm a degenerate. Wake up every morning, night before. I don't remember it. Thick bitch, don't know her name, but I won't get into it. 100 on the nightstand because I'm so generous. Oh my God. What you make in a year spent those smoking charges at hotels. Don't even know the last time I cut my own toenails. Sipping on that Henny, I can't tell you how I broke smell. Sipping on that Henny, I can't tell you how I broke smells. Oh, okay. Right, like a chisel in the cave walls. 1,000 years later, they can break a voicemail. 1,000 years later, they can break a voicemail when death calls. Well, answer to no one. 1,000 years later, they can break a voicemail. Right, like a chisel on them cave walls. 1,000 years later, they can break a voicemail. I don't know what that means. There's definitely something there. It's almost, I wonder if it's like trying to decipher cave drawings, hieroglyphics, something like that, and then flip it into like a modern term with breaking into somebody's voicemail and hearing their messages to listen to their messages. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. When death calls won't answer no one, come up in this bitch by myself with no gun, everybody asking me where you get your coke from. Underground like archaeologist. Sure. Should be in the psych ward for what I do with my vocal cords. Really like that line. A lot. Really like that one. Call that bitch a totem pole. My face be all up on the board. Inside the vocal booth, we're running out of bud. People say that I'm shallow, but I'm jumping off the deep end, about to flip the script. I ain't even read the treatment. Like terms of service, they're all in agreement. I wonder who they're talking about there when he says they are all in agreement. I ain't even read the treatment. I ain't even read the treatment. People say I'm shallow, jumping off the deep end. They're all in agreement. Huh. Used to work the block, and I ain't never filed a grievance. Talk to me soft like you can keep a secret. Lower down your voice because it's a high chance of leakage. That's a good line, too. High chance of leakage. Lower down your voice. Basically, people are going to fucking don't let everybody hear because they're going to fucking talk about it and gossip about it behind your back and leak shit and whatever, right? Like, that's got to be maddening, especially even just from a musical point of view, like trying to create an album and having to deal with leaks. I know, like, Playboi Carti fucking has had lots of issues with leaks and stuff, and other artists too. Know some rappers talking, but I can never speak it. Was told to keep my mouth closed and just mind my business. Malicious intent. I made that rent. Sketched out by any car that drove by with tent. Trippy. What a fucking wild song. What a fucking wild song. Oh my God. Oh my God. What a ride. Wow. Jesus Christ. I don't even know where to begin. That was insane. That was insane. And it was so insane. I don't even remember the first half. Shut your bitch ass up. I remember enjoying Steppa Pig, Scaring the Hose, Garbage Pail Kids. I remember fucking loving Fentanyl Tester, Burfict. All those have hearts. Orange Juice Jones, and then Kingdom Hearts. I was getting a little confused. God Loves You is amazing. Around the Jewel. Wow. Goddamn. I need to I don't know, go. I don't know. Smoke a cigarette, see the sun, touch grass. I don't know. That was so consuming. And just from the musical side of it alone, just swallowed me. Just sucked me in, and now you're here now. There is nothing else you're gonna pay attention to. I want to listen to this in the car. God, that was amazing. But some of it was a little tough. I remember what was it? Oh, Heaven on Earth. That was a funky beat to me. Kingdom Hearts. That one did grow on me on the second half. I remember that. So some of it was definitely challenging in terms of trying to get into it. But holy shit, man. Coming into this morning, being excited, this is the first time ever I've fucking done a live stream for recording my reaction at the same time. A lot of people still hanging out. I appreciate everybody's hanging out who's in chat. I hope this worked. I don't know if you guys enjoyed this or not. Let me know. Leave comments, whatever. Lost my train of thought again. My brain is just spinning right now. Spinning. Oh, I was going to talk about just hearing new JPEG Mafia, right? like learning about JPEG Mafia in the last year and a half, enjoying his music, really becoming a fan. So much love for LP. And then, okay, here's a new one. You know, what's he going to do? And I remember when I reacted to the offline version of LP, first dropping in that first track, and it's like that, you know, do, 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 do. It immediately be like, oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting something different. And I love that JPEG Mafia can come in and just, you don't know where he's going to go. Like, that's what's so much fun to me. It's so fun to drop into an album and just go, here we go. You know, no, you can't have any expectations. You don't know what's coming. It's just going to be a wild ride. And that's what it was. It was a wild ride for sure. God damn. That was great. That was great. And I see some of the chat over here. I understand, you know, the lyrics not being as big. I understand that. It's hard to format the screen for this. So I honestly never realized people read the lyrics along with me to begin with. I didn't really think that was a thing, but there you go. Maybe they do. I learned something today on that. I love that everybody who is enjoying the stream enjoyed watching the stream. That's cool. Seems like it was cool that I wasn't really paying attention. I was just doing my thing. So that's kind of nice. If you're a patron and you're watching this video from the patron side of things, let me know. What'd you think? Did this work? Is the album reaction experience that you've come to enjoy intact? Because I feel like that remained intact. I feel like I was able to just do my thing, and I just happened to be live while I'm doing it. And that was always the goal coming into this. Just do it and do it live at the same time, and it is what it is. Fuck, man. What a ride. What a fucking ride. God damn. I want to listen to it again. I wonder, it would be cool if there was a website that you could go to. You know, like every now and then on the news, they'll show like the ticker for the national debt, right? The number is just going and going and going. Danny Brown and JPEG Mafia need to post up a website where it's the same kind of a thing, and the ticker is for how many hoes they've scared with this album. I think that would be fun. The scared hoe counter. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fantastic. I'm glad people weren't overhyping it. I'm glad there's been so much praise already. Like even on the fucking 20 seconds I glanced at Twitter, people post up their things about it because Danny and Peggy are both retweeting it. That was great. That was fucking great. I'm excited to listen to it again. Jesus, I'm already like anxious to do an album review, right? That's just the one thing. It'll be Wednesday. I'll do my review on Wednesday like I always do, but goddamn. All right, y'all. I'm going to close out the video now. If you're in chat, hang out for a minute if you want to. I'll talk to you guys for a little bit, but good fucking times. Good times.